power of analysis. Yesterday I mentioned you very clearly that see diminishing bearishness, support from 50 period, reversal sign suggest gold is going to rally. What has happened? We have seen gold rallying all the way towards 3100 and today again it has started on a bullish note and is looking upwards. Can we expect gold to break 3150 levels today and move towards the record levels, or the highs are done and we are looking forward to a reversal? And likewise with silver, if you see silver is stayed now above $31 levels, which is a critical support and resistance level. So what to expect today from gold and silver, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit, we are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Also we have today the inflation data getting released from US, and that is also going to bring additional volatility here into the gold and silver prices. How to profit, we are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not miss to watch both the updates. Do subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, if you look at the hourly chart, see first support is created here at 3040 and since then it is delivering higher lows and higher highs here. Now the highs of this channel are somewhere here at around 3140, 3150 zone, possibly achievable. Also see till today we have seen 3100 as a greater resistance for gold and 2980 as the first support. So these two levels are going to play a major role today, and thus only selling entry appears to be below 3100 and with a caution note, with a disclaimer that till 3080 you have to be careful with the sales. Till 3080 it is not to be treated bearish, that is pretty clear. Next thing here is the moving averages have crossed over. These are trading with divergence, staying bullish, looking upwards. Good sign for the bulls, but yes, it will hardly take another candle to reverse. Stochastic rising, the MACD is rising, MACD is bullish, the RSI is rising, signs are still supportive for further bullishness. Coming to 2-hour chart, on the 2-hour charts you can clearly see 3080 and 3100. Greater support and resistance in between this zone. Gold has to break below this level clearly and then it has to stay below 3066. So if these three levels are taken, then you can say we will look forward to 3040, 3036, the next support, and below this is where you can say this is a reversal. Else it is on a bullish journey, it is on a reversal journey, it is still staying bullish, not showing any signs of bearishness here. Stochastic rising, the MACD rising, the RSI rising, signs are still very much bullish here. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour chart, see after a bit of consolidation, after showing a reversal, it has given a breakout here. It is again a bullish sign here, and this also confirms our hypothesis that 3100, 3080 is going to act as a critical support, and below that 3066. And if these three levels are taken, we can expect a reversal here in gold prices, else it is still staying bullish. Now notice another point, this was the consolidation. We have seen gold hitting this zone and then 3140. I have mentioned earlier, I have mentioned several times before, 3140 on the upside is 3136 and 3140 on the upside is one critical zone which it needs to break, because beyond this we can in fact expect it to move towards higher highs. In fact, it can move towards 3170 levels as well. So on the upside you have to watch out for 3136, 3140 zone, that is going to act as a critical resistance. Stochastic is definitely overbought. MACD is trading with bullishness. The RSI is rising. Coming to 4 hour. Similar is the observation on the 4 hour charts. Moving averages now looking upwards. See, after the crossover, we have seen bearishness prevailing. Yesterday and day before I have mentioned, see, it has formed a good consolidation, and see, this is how it has been trading. This has taken a bigger rise. If it tries to reverse from the current levels, it could come down all the way towards 2960, which appears to be a difficult target as of now, at least for the day. Near term, yes, as long as it respects 3140 and then 3150, you should not be treating this as a bullish reversal for the near term. Yes, in fact, include the all-time high levels at 3167 as well. As long as these levels are respected, chances of reversal will be very high for the month of April. Yes, for the month of April we can still expect a possible reversal. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising, looking upwards, the RSI is rising. Coming to daily charts. Now before we proceed to daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my mentorship batch. The next batch starts on 8th of May. Do not miss to register for it. Reach out to me for your queries, and yes, If you want to capture thousands of pips and points in a single day trading indices and commodities, you can be part of my Signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me again for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. And those who are looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the daily chart. See what has happened. You can see it is clearly staying bullish. Moving averages are trading with divergence, is staying bullish. Also notice what it has done. It is trading in this largely strongly bullish channel here. What it has done for the last few sessions, we have seen bearishness prevailing. It has come down to take the support from the 50 period and is now rising, looking up. Also notice yesterday we have seen a stronger candle, a strongly bullish candle traveling the journey all along from 2980 to 3080 3100 level. The body size almost $100 and the complete travel almost $120. And now it is starting off on a bullish note. Even if you count 50% of this move, it appears that gold might try to hit 3130 and 3140 levels. Possibility is high here, and that should offer a greater resistance to gold for today. The stochastic is rising here. The MACD, after crossing over at the top, we have seen it trading bearish. It has tried to converge. Remember, it is not yet crossed over. What it may try to do at best, or it appears that it can try to form a triple top. Today's move is going to be very critical in order to decide where gold is heading. And yes, the inflation data today might reverse the complete trend. What appears to be a bull today can change into a complete bearish stance. Be watchful of that. The RSI is rising as well. So now considering this, what I'll recommend a buying entry possibly at 3121 levels. Expect 3125, 26, 3132 and then 3140 levels. Till 3140 it has got greater resistances on the upside. You have to be watchful, you have to be careful there. Hitting 3136, 3140 zone, possibility of a reversal will be high, but once it breaches 3140 we can expect it to move towards 3148.50, 3168.70. Yes, if it stays above 3140 levels, the bullishness will prevail and then you can look forward to a greater rally. But this is now totally on the upside. Where to sell on the downside? I can recommend you to sell here at 3108 levels. But then 3098, 3100 should be the first support, 3090 should be the second support, and 3080 the third support. As long as 3080 levels are not taken, you have to be careful with the sells on the downside. Below 3080 you can expect 3066 as the first target, 3054 as the next, and then or 3050-54 as the next, and then 3036-40. If 3036-40 is taken, this is a reversal, and then we can wait for it to move all the way towards $3,000 levels. Appears difficult but not impossible. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to silver. Silver on the hourly chart. See, slowly and cautiously, I have mentioned yesterday, see one strong bullish move, consolidation, and once it breaks out of this, it can turn bullish here. What it is aspiring towards? It is aspiring towards 3140-50 levels. However, I will only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 3120-25 zone. What is happening here? A moderate bullish channel is getting created. Moving averages have traded with divergence in bullishness. This is crossed over. This is a good sign, supportive for further momentum on the upside. If you connect this, you can find out this is how it has been trading. It is at the cusp of it. And now on the downside, 3060, 3040 and $30 levels. These are going to remain the critical support for the day. Only bearishness is if you see silver staying below 3060, 3040 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD rising sharp, RSI rising. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, likewise similar observation here. We can see the candles with bigger tails suggest that there is an upward push here, and at least till 3080 you should not be taking a sell, and as long as 3080 is respected you can be watchful, and beyond 3120 you can initiate a buying entry for 3140-50 levels. If you see, the moving averages have now started to converge. The stochastic sharply overbought, the MACD rising, the RSI rising, is still staying bullish here. Coming to 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour charts, clear indication, increasing body size, increasing bullishness. Once it breaks out beyond 3120-25, you can stay with the buys and expect 3150, 3160 as the next target and 32 as the next. Beyond 32, it is going to trade increasingly bullish here, where 3250 and 33 are going to be the next milestones. Notice after this greater move, consolidation, it is looking upwards and it can try to move all the way towards 3150 or $32 levels, but you have to wait for it to give you a clear indication. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising, RSI rising. On the 4-hour, we have similar observation on the 4-hour charts after the rise consolidation looking upwards here. It is trying to trade and it may continue to do so. Now only selling entries are till towards 3080 and till towards 3080 is respected. You should treat silver as bullish. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising, RSI rising. Coming to on the daily charts, notice after forming a reversal, we have discussed this that it is outside Bollinger Bands, and since then silver has given a good yield. Now what it is aiming towards, it is, see, first of all the moving average is crossing over here. It's a bearish sign. Now second thing is silver is still lagging and there are greater resistances available at 32, 32.60 and 33. This is the zone silver need to break on the upside in order to confirm a bullish reversal. Now what's happening today? See, two greener candles today. It is starting off with a breakout. If it stays above 3120, you can expect a good rise here, and then you can expect 3150-60, or in fact we can see a movement all the way towards 32 and then 3250 levels. Yes, it can deliver a stronger yield, but right now I can see silver is showing a bit of hesitation. Stochastic rising. See, MACD has traded sharply bearish. Time for it to start converging, which means possibly we can see greener candles here. RSI rising from the oversold. So considering this very clear, selling entries are only below 3080, where in fact you have to wait for it to stay below 3050, 3040. The first target zone 3020 and $30 levels. The next below 30 is where you can say now silver is turning bearish. As long as 30 is respected, you should not be treating silver as bearish here for the near term. Very clear. On the upside now, in fact for the day it is 3080 and for the near term it is $30 levels. These are the two levels it need to break in order to confirm a complete reversal. On the upside, I will recommend a buying entry at 31.2025. Expect 31.50-60 as the first target zone, 32 as the next, and then in fact 32.50 levels will appear. Beyond this, stronger bullishness may prevail. Be watchful of this. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signal channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Do not miss to watch the next update before the US session. Thank you.